Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading for December the 1st. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're not, you're brand spanking new, welcome, 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 and all of that. Listen, I'm just spiritual. I'm really bold. I feel the energy. It's real talk here on my channel, and I just allow Jehovah Elohim to lead and guide me. Okay, He is my Yeshua, my salvation, and I want to walk in love in the earth, and that's my desire, and that's hopefully it's your desire as well. I don't know why people would want to walk in hatefulness, but some people do. If that's you, you're not welcome here on my channel. If you're coming out of that kind of stuff, then welcome to walk with us in love and let us bring beauty to the earth and raise the vibration of it up. Okay, so I do use living language and scripture on my channel, and but I'm not churchy or religious. I'm just spiritual, people. I'm for just truth and finding it in anything. All right, and just being upright there and not controlling. Okay, Jehovah wants us to walk in His ways, but He's not controlling. Okay, He wants us to choose love. So anyway, in a nutshell, if you are new, that's kind of who I am. So let's see what's going on here today. Jehovah, I just thank you for this day. I bless you. In all of my ways, I will acknowledge you, and I'm acknowledging you here and now. I thank you that you bind, block, and rebuke every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy of hatred of any kind that could be related, any bitterness, anything like that. Shove it to the pit, please. Shake it out of the earth, and bring your loving kindness energy towards people, and shower blessings upon the upright in heart. As you say that you load us down with benefits every single day, and the true riches come within. You are our inheritance. You are everything that we need. It's wrapped up in you and you alone. I thank you. You're leading the way. You're guiding it. What do we need to know? What's the message here today, Jehovah? I'm hearing the joy of the Lord is my strength. Yes, there's beautiful energy people coming out here. It's nice because my first reading wasn't that great. The Four of Wands was actually there in that reading. We have the the Four of Wands, which is a celebrating card, the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, leaving the mind, and the Knight in shining armor. Something is emotional for some people because they've been in their freaking head. We got the Nine of Swords, but that's an ending. We actually seen the Nine of Swords in my readings that we did for the cardinal, mutable, and fixed signs. Let me see if I can put it this way. So we've got home stuff going on real passionately taking place right now in the world itself, where love and romance and relationships and things that are watery here. Obviously somebody's been up in their mind. They're expecting the worst to happen. This is up in your head, in your bed stuff. The mind is going on. Somebody needs to leave the mind. Okay, well, Jehovah's bringing it out here. It's really our choice, people. If you want to leave the mind, we got to get our mind stayed up on the great divine. Okay, He says that those who will do that, He will give us perfect peace. Okay, within that. There ain't no other way, people. There ain't no other freaking way. This falling in love energy with the Knight of Cups, or it's the law. Okay, we got traveling going on here for some people. This is about, the water is about our intuitive side, right? There's intimate relationship showing itself here with the Two of Cups. This is a unity. To lay the burden freaking down, man. To get in your boat and move forward now. Okay? And let's see what's going on. Show me the Four of Wands, please, Jehovah. It's a victory card. I mean, all this is leaving the mind. It's getting into unity and traveling forward and using the intuition and getting out of this crap. The Nine of Swords is not a good card to get, but it's an ending. A 9 is a global awareness, and it's an ending. Okay, knowing that you got to put this crap down, or somebody's around you, it's time to move on. If they're not going to get out of their mind, I'm out of here type of stuff, and you're not going to hold me back. Kind of energy. Something is over here. Show me the Four of Wands energy, please, Jehovah. So the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's positive because truth sets you free. It just will set you free. Within this clarity here in the home with the situation that's going on. All right, and somebody's been in their mind about something. There's unity here to celebrate because of the truth. Show me the Two of Cups. What's going on with the unity with this relationship energy here within home matters and love and whatever's going on here. Show me the Two of Cups, please, Jehovah. What do you want to say about it? There's positive changes here taking place. Thank you. Well, we have a new inspirational beginning. And getting out of this crap, it's showing it up here. If there's more than one party, because there is ex issues or past issues or contractual situations. I'm only saying that because an X is signed on the dotted line and it's come through my spirit that way. Some people are dealing with conception situations that have taken place. Somebody's been sitting at a stalemate. A 2 is about a decision. In my first reading, we had people at a crossroad and going back and forth to make a decision. Somebody could be, acting like there's nothing wrong here, but obviously the overall energy is the 9 of Swords. And somebody's just been expecting something bad to happen. You got to get out of that crap. It's somebody just crossway, just sitting there like that. There's inspiration here. To grow and to move forward and just say, you know what? I'm going to face the truth here, whatever this is, for somebody to celebrate. There's clarity here, and then there's somebody crossway here. So if there is an X issue, or you are dealing with X's, or you're just really going within because something's really been confusing to you, if that's all that is, somebody got some type of real fresh, inspirational energy here for something here to purify something. So if there is 2 conceptions within something, then that obviously, if it's just a mental conception or a spiritual conception, that's all that is. If it's not babies, for some people those are babies. Okay, it's put somebody crossway. Somebody needs to make a decision because they're expecting the worst to happen or had been. But Jehovah will lead the way for you. He will give you strength. If you're trying to heal something and you're forgiving something here that's taken place with something that was conceived, or whatever it was, spiritual, physical, whatever it was, if you get your mind out of this kind of crap, being crosswayed, you will be led forth, and you will have something very beautiful that is showing itself today to leave the mind for some type of a celebration. I mean, just regardless, there's enthusiastic energy showing up here that's very inspirational here to be able to lead the mind finally to end something. So the King of Pentacles is here. He was here when the sword came out, and he's here on these 2 cards. So something at work, something with the father, something with business is here. This is you. This is me being the kingship in just being grounded. This is very giving energy. If somebody just been crosswayed about how to move forward very passionately, the King of Pentacles represents somebody who would open up their purse strings and say, here, I want to help. It's the way we're supposed to be, people. It's just the way that we're supposed to freaking be in the earth. And somebody been crosswayed about that for whatever reason. Why? I'm not sure. But the King of Pentacles is here. So maybe that's your father. I'm not sure. Show me the 6 of Swords. What do we need to know about the 6 of Swords? Moving on. Well, both these about traveling. This is about traveling. Somebody has invested in something. Well, there has been some type of, for some of you all, some mental situations going on. Well, really bad. We got 3 cards here that's really mental. But there's clarity here about something within the home. And somebody's moving on now today. Something's ending in a very big way. If somebody got somebody crosswayed in something because they've just been unbridled, come on, taking it, let's go another round, let's go another round. That stuff's got to stop, people. It's got to stop. If you're sitting in your home and somebody just keeps you that way, it's time to get up and move on. If they're not going to change or go get help or something like that, you need to get up and move on. Obviously, you need to connect with the divine. But the divine will want you to be in peace, not in confusion. That ain't of the divine. And so somebody's finally getting up here, I guess, today for some of you all and moving on. If you're dealing with somebody who's freaking just nuts and crossway. Because this is going to go get your wish fulfillment. Some of y'all are taking a trip here. It says things are looking up, and it's the end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. And the Ten of Swords was in my other reading, and that was a difficult situation. Somebody was dealing with somebody who had some type of an addiction, okay? And if they do, and they've caused some type of really bad situation, because there's a deception somewhere. We got the moon showing up here twice. There's law here then for that. Show me the Knight of Wands. Or excuse me, the Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups? Somebody's falling in love here or something. When you get up, there's something awaiting for you. Or love is attached to this energy. This is sweet and kind and very intuitive and creative energy. So this is also a reconciliation card and managing the temperance of a situation, okay? How to be tempered in some type of a return. This is about the truth. This is the husband. This is the 9th house. This is perception. This is the law. If somebody wasn't, you know, tempered, then they weren't. The angels are here. And the angels have the 2 cups right out of heaven to match with the other 8 cups that you're leaving. So the 10 of cups is emotional, but that's emotional happiness there. That's being mixed together. This is an heir to a kingdom with the letter noon here. Okay? There's a lot of cups. There's very much emotional about getting up and moving forward. If there's, obviously somebody's bitter, then they are, people. Something's been difficult, yes. Somebody been whining over spilt milk, third parties, crossweight about it. But look, if you can't work through that, you're not willing to work through that, and somebody is saying, look, I made a mistake. I take full responsibility on what I did or what I didn't do, and I'm being truthful now, and I'm really being genuine, and you don't forgive that, then they get to walk away and shake their shoes from you. Because if somebody really can hear from the divine, who is very sovereign, he will allow you to turn around and take those cups regardless and work through a thing. Okay, somebody got some mental issues going on really bad and they need a doctor. We've been seeing it for a while, but this is a forgiveness card. If you can turn around, those 2 cups are here and they're being mixed right out of heaven. Even if there's been death issues, and we know that there has been for a lot of people, this is the eternity card. The letter noon goes back to eternity. And something's very much watery because that goes back to the river. We do have somebody here. You know, obviously it's the Knight of Cups, but it is showing a body of water here. Okay, somebody did drown or something like that for some people. Maybe they did. Whatever's taking place, but there's truth on both sides of this where family is here today showing itself. Let me see what comes out with the living language. Okay, we have the Resh. Well, this is the head, the man, the boss, the chief of something. This is a return as well. That'd be like the judgment card. We have the R and the N. So an RN is here. Somebody needs to heal something. This house right here goes back to a physician type energy. Okay, and somebody perceives that they do need to move on and to heal something, turn around and forgive, and you just need to do it. The Resh teaches us in Psalms 119, 153 through 160 that the scripture is stating to consider my affliction, okay, and deliver me. Well, this is a deliverance energy. One of the meanings of the noon is deliverance and salvation. Okay, so it's coming in to get the head straight, because somebody's head's not been straight. They've been up in the freaking mind. And deliver me, for I do not forget thy law. Let's go back to law energy. So with this, it go back to FBI, because it's the judgment card. There's been secrets, and now they're out because the trumpet's blown on the Resh. Plead my cause and deliver me and quicken me according to thy word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. Great are thy tender mercies, O Jehovah. Quicken me according to thy judgments. Like I said, this is a judgment card. Many are the persecutors and mine enemies, yet do not I decline from thy testimonies. I beheld the transgressors, and I was grieved because they kept not thy word. These are people that are just going to sit there and act like there's nothing wrong and keep people held up in a stalemate. These people are transgressors. They're persecutors. They are the ones getting shaken out of the earth. We're seeing people leave this crap. And that's exactly what you need to do. And not turn away from the true testimonies and true love of the divine. I beheld the transgressors, and I was grieved because they kept not thy word. Consider how I love thy precepts. Look, consider it, Jehovah. I'm getting up and walking away from this mess. Please watch me do this, because I'm walking towards your grace. I'm walking towards your sovereignty. And I'm circumcising my heart today because this person just won't. Okay? So that's got to be that way, people. It really does. Because they keep not thy word. Consider how I love thy precepts. Quicken me, O Jehovah, according to thy loving kindness. Thy word is truth from the beginning, and every one of thy righteous judgments endure forever. Yes, and you need to get up and be the boss of something. Let me see what this word is real quick. So the word that Jehovah brought out here, the RN, the run. We also say rain could be here, because that has to take us back to the floody type energy, okay? And we see a lot of cups out here as well. But it goes back to a shout and any kind of loud noise, or a shout of joy. Or it could be desperation, or there's a desire that is here to shout for joy and to sing, and to have some type of beautiful, goodly, joyful, triumphing singing. And it's going to happen when you get up from sitting as a stalemate. People, make up your mind. Stop running from the truth, okay? And because you're going to get caught up in the rain, and it's either going to make it refreshing and give you a nice rainbow, or you're going to get the door shut in your face. You're just going to sit here with confusion, and your worst fear is going to come upon you, people. That's the way it works. Has somebody been murmuring? Because in this energy, there's a murmur type of energy. I spoke about that the other day. And people who murmur, it goes right back. And we got wine energy here showing itself. And I taught about how people just sit there and murmur all the time. They're connecting with the dead. They're in witchcraft, and they're conjuring up dead murmuring spirits and their nasty energy, and you're always shaking those people out. You're going to have to get up. Somebody not going to do something but just sit there and cry and whine and everything else. Say, I got to go. I don't want to live like this anymore. You either going to get out of here, make a choice and be inspirational and face the truth, or I've got to get up and go, because that's cursed. To me, it's cursed to you, but if you choose that way, that's your choice. I'm going for deliverance. There is new conceptions here. This is the sperm energy of the pictograph of the little sperm. So there is children being conceived here, and the thought of something is being conceived here with the noon being out here, and it's positive, because this is a positive luck. It's fortunate energy showing itself here. So there's a shout for joy showing itself in this word. The word the other direction, the NR, is a plow. It means light. And it really does go to the rivers that swell, that cause the water to flood the land next to the river. This is the only water that the land will see, and is necessary for crop production. And we do have, like I said, we have a little sperm energy there. And so we know we're in the harvest, people. We really do. There's something being germinated here. In the spirit. This goes back to the higher mind. It is being perceived there as well. So there's a lamp here, and you know, Jehovah's word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Some people are dealing with something that's been rejected because they just sit there. Yes, the word here is void. And Jehovah brought that word out the other day in my spirit. And look, the last time, between Genesis 1 and 2, the earth had become void. It had been, the divine had to hover over with his spirit and say, let there be light, man. And so this goes back to the plow and the word meaning light. And he's speaking right now. There's enlightenment going on. Okay? That's huge, people, what's going on here. We also have a raven here as well, as cut by the flowing of water. The word den is in here as well. There's a yoke being found in this section. A lamp for cooking, for being in, and using a furnace. Well, we know that we're coming into the winter season as well. Yes, there's a breakup here for some people. Yeah, because it just wants to sit there, murmur, and complain. Okay, that brings that. Look, that raven energy. If you go look it up in the occultic type of way, it does take you back to dark stuff. And Jehovah's done with that crap. He's done with it. Those people are getting taken out. Some people have got void written over them because they wouldn't get out of it. They just sit there. They just sit there. You don't sit there. People, if you can hear me today, there was a word that was given through the divine that he had me read to his people, to lead in the earth, to plow, and to bring a sovereignty to it. Okay? Time to get up from these kind of people. Let them stay. They're gone. They're voided. And you don't want to get into that. You've got choice today, people. People do have a choice. And there is deliverance here. But it is your choice. Okay? You prove who you are by what you do today. Stop whining if you can. And get up and get saved. Until next time, shalom.